Welcome to my channel, guys. Today I'm talking about Suzlon Energy. But before going ahead with the financials for Suzlon Energy and telling the future prospects of this particular company, I just wanted to bring to your notice one kind attention here. Just look here. This guy, while I was going scrolling through my Facebook, all right, so I just saw this person. He's just posted publicly saying that he's lost 25 lakhs of rupees and he's looking to recover, how he should recover, and he's asking for help. So I just thought of like talking about this as well. Why this is happening, guys? This is 25 lakhs in one person. But when we look at overall India's money with the retail investors losing out the money there, are you even aware that why this is happening? Why? What are the main reasons for that? This is just because of the major negligence, which is not looking at the financials, just believing blindly and looking at the online videos which says like invest rupees 1,000 and you can get 10 lakh in 10 years. And everybody thinks that in 1,000 rupees, if a person is earning decent enough, so he will just think like 1,000 rupees doesn't matter to him, right? So and you go and invest 1,000 rupees and like say like 10 साल के लिए wait कर लेंगे. But भाई साहब आपको पता है कि what will be the consequence of that company if you have not seen the financials. You can also check them in two of my videos which I've already done, how the operators drive the penny stocks and they get out of the business and you remain as a retail investor at the end of the day having nothing. So please don't do that mistake. Always have your financials checked, always have your basics checked, and then you proceed further. So before moving ahead with Suzlon Energy, I just wanted to go with quick basic financials here. The company total revenue was like it dipped gradually. What it was in 2017 to 12,700 crores, it gradually dipped to 3,300 in 2021. But when we look here in 2020 and 21, there is an increase in the revenue. And coming to the part of net profits, it all from 27 after 2017, the company went under financial losses. So just look at the revenue, how it has dipped gradually. And in 2020, it made like 2,600 losses, 2,600 crores. So that's pretty huge amount. But the major change here is that you can see it is the 2021 result, which has made 100 crore net profit. So that's a positive sign. And coming to ROE, even ROE is in negative. So, but when we look at 2017 and gradually now, it has increased. Let's see the debt to equity ratio. Just look here. Debt to equity is also in minus sign, which means that the company is not good with financials at all. So coming to the part of, I'll just show a few other things here. All right. So how it is doing with its peers. Havells India, Siemens, ABB, these are well-known companies. But when we look at the market capital of its peers, Suzlon is smallest among them. But look at the price being traded. It's just being traded at 7 rupees. So that's pretty low. But the year's performance, it has done recently well in year time, which is 147%. So I already talked about the profit. So let me just check and show you the shareholding pattern that is happening in this company. Just look here. The shareholders, it is around 62% that is public. And so coming to the part of the promoters holdings, it has gradually decreased. If you look here from September, it was 17%, and in like in September 2021 recent results, it is 16.41. And also just look at the percentage of share where the promoter holdings are having a pledge on the particular shares, right? So that's a negative sign though. But I just had something to tell you that this company can this be a multi-bagger for future? Because having said that, because even though the financials are on the negative aspect, there is a lot of things that is happening in the country right now, mainly in terms of the renewable energy. Everybody is talking about the renewable energy, what exactly it is. So this is the leader in India with the number one renewable. It is the number one in India's renewable sector, producing almost about 18,900 megawatt of the, already has the installed capacity. They are the leaders in the wind energy. All right. So looking at the future of EV infrastructure being developed in the country with the government's initiatives, this is the right move for you to think of or following it up with the Suzlon Energy. You can definitely have this in your follow list, and you can have a take of the into your account. Just look here. The amount of electricity that this produces, it's almost equal to 3.37 billion trees observing the CO2 per year. So they are huge, guys. So, and but only thing is like what can save this particular. Also, there is a recent, in the month of June, there was an article which said this Suzlon Energy is already backed 252 megawatt of wind power project in Gujarat to develop the wind power project in the state of Gujarat. All right. And like I was telling you, what this company has a stake in its hand. It has a good future, having provided it gets some backup by the investors. But looking at the global scenario with the FIIs and all the global investors looking upon India for to boost the economy or to gain their profits, since they're trying to invest in India with the eased government norms. So Suzlon Energy has a definitely a positive take, depends on how welcoming it is to its investors. So let's go ahead and have this on a follow-up list. And so that like at the end of the day, when this, in case if it starts growing up, if it starts breaking out the upward trend, you can definitely grab this and you can have it in your portfolio down the lane. And guys, just before going ahead, I just wanted to let you know, please subscribe to the channel so that you can get the latest updates. All right. And let's be in touch again. So thank you. And it was nice talking to you guys. Don't forget to subscribe again. All right. Yep. Thank you. Have a good day.